Now, time to blow our own horn a little bit and tell you that Bloomberg's Jason Alden, he's right here, has won the Business Photographer of the Year award from the UK Picture Editors Guild. Now, his winning photographs include a businessman's silhouette against the Bank of England, we just saw that, a portrait of the head of the luxury car maker Daimler, his Detailzeche, frenetic trading at the LME. Well, we have lots to talk about because he joins us here. That's a beautiful night shot of London's two financial districts. Jason, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Talk to us a little bit about some of these photographs. It must be difficult. I mean, so you get given a brief.
Yeah.
It's a difficult brief because we don't cover, image-wise, the sexiest of topics.
Everybody does think it's quite dry, but that's part of the challenge. I've always enjoyed business photography, and you know, it gives you a chance to try and set something out that's a little bit different.
Jason, talk to me about this one. I mean, this is a beautiful shot. Now, I guess at the Bank of England, you have to photograph the Bank of England, what, you know, every month at least.
I think I photographed the Bank of England from every conceivable angle. But that one, I wasn't even commissioned to shoot it that day. It was just because of the light that I stopped and
But you were still on assignment, or was it?
I was on assignment, but not for the Bank of England. It was the light that made it a really interesting thing to shoot.
Cameramen are always obsessed with light.
Yeah, and we're very happy about that.
I was about to say, and I'm quite happy about that. What makes a good business shot? Is that a question you can even answer?
I mean, just something that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, lots of agency photographers might not be quite as excited by business news, but if you shoot it every day, you kind of learn what's interesting and what makes it quirky and different. I know every shot of the Bank of England because I've seen them.
Jason, let's talk about this one. I mean, so this is Detailzeche. We don't often see him smiling. I mean, was this a portrait?
It was. It was after a print interview, and I don't think he was actually aware that he was going to have a portrait taken. I just convinced him as he got outside. But in the first 10 seconds that I had to shoot it, I got that picture, and I mean, he's quite a charismatic guy anyway. I've photographed him a few times, but yeah, he's quite distinctive as well. It really makes him stand out.
Is what you do different? I'm at a press conference, everybody walks in, Detailzeche, whatever it is, there's 18 snappers at the front. How do you differentiate yourself from what everybody else is doing? How do you make that one shot different? Is it just luck? Is it just the angle? Is it kind of what happens?
Personally, I try and sit back for a minute, just to try and look at the room and look where everybody else is. Obviously, it's best to try and cover off all the bases and shoot what they have. But if you can come up with something a bit different from the back of the room on a different lens, just to add to the set and make it look different.
I love this picture. If you didn't know where it was, you'd have actually no clue of what it was about. Do you know when you have the good shot? I mean, did you take that and said, "Oh, that's a winning shot"?
I remember being escorted in by the PRs to that job, and as soon as I'd taken the frame, I knew that I'd had something.
And that's at the LME.
Yeah, so the Metal Exchange. It's one of the, as a business photographer, it's one of the best places to shoot in London.
Do you think he just made money or lost money?
It was copper, I think, at the time.
I don't know what he's doing, but it could be either of them.
It's interesting.
How much has digital made a difference to what you do? Because is the law of averages working with you now that you can shoot more pictures and therefore get a greater chance of getting a better shot?
I think it's shifted the boundaries a little bit. So people try things that they wouldn't necessarily have tried years ago. And obviously we've got more space to shoot more pictures. So I think it's changed things. And obviously it's made it a lot quicker.
Yeah.
That's taken from the top of Tower 42, so BT Tower. In appalling weather conditions, it was sheeting down with rain.
Kind of makes the picture.
Yeah.
Can't really tell. Good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers for having me.
Jason, thank you. Now coming up, why running a doomed company can actually be good for your career. Intrigued?
Always. We're going to talk to Barclays Head of Behavioural Finance, coming up in a moment.